Okay, so come over here and just say your name. Here, Lisa, say your name.
My name's Lisa Pearson.
Okay. I'm Lindsay Poe.
I'm Alicia Maloney.
Oh. Sisters. When you think of a sister, many different ideas may begin to fill your mind before I even mention my own sister. When I said the word sister, did a happy memory fill your mind, like when your sister was there for your high school graduation? Or did a sad memory fill your mind with the thought of a missing relationship between you and your sister? Or maybe you don't even have a sister, but you've seen the relationship between sisters on TV or even in your friend group. Growing up, I often was referred to as the shadow of my older sister. I did everything I could with her and wanted to do everything she did. Erin has been my favorite person since before I can remember. I lived with her from the ages of 3 to around 10, and then after moving back in with my parents, I often still spent my time with her either at her house or going somewhere fun. I want to share with you all today the reasons that I decided to tell you about my sister. I want to tell you a little about her, why she impacted my life, and why she is special to me. My sister Erin is 20 years older than me. She is my second oldest sister and one of my best friends. As I had mentioned before, I grew up living with her, shopping with her, and being her mini version. I remember every time we would go shopping at whatever store, the cashier would always tell her that her daughter looked just like her, or they would look at me and tell me that I looked just like my mom. We often replied with, "Oh, well, this is my sister," or "Thanks, but she's just my sister." This conversation happened over and over again so often that eventually we both said thank you and walked away. This is just one example of how often I was with Erin. The second reason I wanted to talk about my sister is not only that has she impacted my life, but I've gotten to watch her impact over 1,000 other children as well. My sister Erin has been a light in many different people's lives as well as mine. She is an elementary school level teacher, and she has taught preschool, kindergarten, first and second grade. When I was younger, she spent the majority of her time impacting these students by either working at a summer daycare at the private school she worked at, putting on musicals or plays with over 30 kids during summer camp, babysitting multiple children from multiple different families, staying after school to tutor her students as well as other teachers' students, coaching a cheerleading squad, and while most of these things started over 15 years ago, she still continues to do them to this day. My sister recently received Teacher of the Year at a previous public school district she had worked at, which goes to show just how much time and effort she puts into each of her students and how much she wants to make a lasting impact and a difference in their lives. Lastly, I want to talk about how she is special to me. Erin is like my second mom. Throughout elementary school, I would even joke and say she was my real mom with some of my friends. While Erin has given me lots of presents and experiences throughout life, the best thing she has given me were the 3 nieces and nephews. Erin's 3 kids have become like one of my siblings, which is something I can never thank her enough for. I also now get to experience working with her and eventually teaching with her. We both now work at the same school district and have spent summer teaching summer school together this year, as well as getting to teach our school district's Mad Explorers program, the Color Factory play, to just name a few things that I get to share with Erin. So while I got to watch my sister to be one of the best teachers I had ever seen growing up, I now get the opportunity to carry on what she has taught me with my current and future students. This is exactly why today I chose to talk about why my sister is special to me, how she has impacted my life, and why I wanted to tell you a little about her. I hope that each of you in my audience has a version of Erin somewhere in your lives. Some of you instantly can think of an Erin, whether it was through a teacher, a friend, or a relative, and some of you might not have met your Erin yet. I was just lucky enough to have Erin as my sister.